Oh wow, we're already back, I think. Alright. And YouTube's live! Let's go! Alright, Serenite, why not to hydrate? Thank you, Serenite. Kitty Gove room. Another hydrate? Alright, double hydrate.
Repover says hydrate.
Thank you, Pseudo. What in the world is that? Bing Bong Love? Alright, so I did very little off stream. I continued this project here. Just very slowly and methodically getting the stick reads to spread. But as you can tell, it's a very, very slow process. But I think this read straight ahead of me, this one right here, is quite a bit stronger than this first one, which is Alright, I'll stretch. Serenite. Oh. It's quite a bit stronger. I think it's got like better stats and whatnot, but I don't have a crop analyzer to see. Okay. So yeah, this has been going on. Our beat breeding upstairs has also been going on. I had an ender creeper pop off here, like literally right on this block. So that's why this tree is funny and this is gone. I put down another rubber sapling, and apparently this is the way that they grow when they don't have enough vertical space, which is kind of funny. But I'll fix that in a bit. For now, I want to look at the bees because when I was up there to take the screenshot, something unfortunate happened. I'm not sure if it's my fault or something else's. Serenite is a no-life certified. Heard it here first, folks. But like, if we head up here, we got paper because we're gonna need a whole bunch for our bee analyzer. I should put some turrets around. That would probably help things. This is the products from our experiment. Posture check. All right. Thanks for the posture check, Serenite. This is, we put in a forest and a rocky. We put in a forest queen and we put in a rocky drone. So we got a rocky princess apparently and a common drone, which is not what I was expecting and not what I was hoping for. The drones are separated though, so I think they have different stats. So that'll be interesting to look at. Hydrates 20 minutes CD. What? So lifespan shorter, species common. Was it short, shorter, and shortest maybe for life? So I guess it uses rocks. That's like the weirdest thing with it. Common rocky hybrid. He hates being hydrated. I hate being hydrated. But there's two now, right? You guys get the one with TTS and the one without TTS. And they're both 20-minute cooldowns, I'm pretty sure. We got Rocky with a shorter life. That's actually worse, I think, than normal Rockies. Then you can see he's a Rocky Forest hybrid. They are, I dislike you. Here's a short life. Let's check out the princess. Unsub. True. One generation of captivity. Rocky Forest hybrid. Flowers. Dude, this is a Rocky who needs flowers and has a shorter life. This is, alright, it is nocturnal. But this is literally just a forest that's got a rocky flavor to it. Is short life or shorter life better? Forestry bees. Oh, come on, Google. This my internet isn't that bad. Okay, so blink is 2 life. Is 2 cycles, which we don't have that. Shorter is better than short. Is we not Googling? Oh, stretch. Another stretch? Alright, Sarah Knight. It was just taking forever to load. Which, I don't know why. Linux problems? Yeah, that's 100% Linux and has absolutely nothing to do with my internet speeds. Yeah. Or the fact that I'm streaming. Or the fact that the computer behind me might be doing stuff, I don't know. I haven't checked. Okay. So, shorter is better than short. So I guess we're trying to get shorter life all the way. So we should combine these 2, I believe. And maybe we get a forest back, maybe we don't. We'll see. We'll see what happens. See what it spits out. Still Linux problems. Dude, literally, the only thing that you can attribute to Linux, which, I find it funny that your professor didn't know this. At high refresh rate RAM right now on Linux, I should say right now, maybe it's been a while, causes L cache errors, L3 cache errors in your CPU. It makes your system unstable. So because I have high frequency RAM, my L3 cache is unstable. That's why I get those. Nothing to do with BIOS. Another weed. Depending on how much we're willing to babysit this today, I might just have to get rid of the double crops and just use it for harvest. You change it in BIOS? No, you don't. It's a Linux kernel issue with the super high refresh rate RAM. Oh, I made a watering can. This thing is like really cheap. It's like 1 steel. Alright, it's 2 steel plus iron. And then, yep, we got this. 8 steel is gonna be infinitely better. It's essentially just like bone mealing, but I think GregTech did something where they're limiting how effective it is. Because this thing used to be insane, but it's not going quite as crazy. Like, usually everything would be fully grown right now with the usual watering can strength. No, I'm talking about the clock speed on the RAM. High clock speed on RAM causes issue for Linux right now on DDR5. Yeah. Can underclock them in the BIOS? Why would I underclock my RAM? I paid for the whole RAM. I want the whole RAM. That is probably the solution though. That or just push Linux developers to be like, hey, you know, a moderate portion of your user base is on DDR5 right now, so you guys should probably fix that. I mean, it's like literally one message every 5 minutes, so I'm not super worried about it. Okay, so we did get apples in there. Yeah, most of them are doing it for free. Doesn't mean I still can't bother them and be like, oi, fix that. Those of us trying to use your free software for free are running into issues. Of course this thing's jammed. Okay, so wrought iron is not allowed, that's what we're gonna say. I can't have more than like 3 types. Because then you get this. So wrought iron's not allowed. That pipe is quick. But it makes things annoying at times. Okay, so throw the wrought iron in here. Take out the normal iron and some of the copper. Okay, so now what I'm trying to think. Must have been Supreme Pizza. Fill that up. We got the Suki Reeds downstairs that we're not going to babysit too much today. We have the bees we're doing. That's right, we need a centrifuge, I believe. Centrifuge will allow us to get beeswax, which allows us to do a lot of the bee-related crafts or whatever. Which we need nickel for, which means that we... Fermenter? Oh, biomass. Biomass is neat. But, yeah, centrifuge. We need, nickel. Oh, so I think we have to go to the Nether. Apparently it spawns... Okay, Twilight Forest. Wait, so do we have to go to Twilight Forest in order to... Maybe I'm changing my plans. Ah. So maybe that depends on Twilight Forest, which... Is there Twilight Forest on here yet? There's glue, molten redstone, electrically separating dust, getting ready for the next tier. As far as aluminum... Wait, what the heck? Oh, I see it as a fuel source. Oh, 48. Might have a bad stick of RAM. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what my clocks are. I think they're 56 or 58. I can actually check here, I think. No, it's not telling me clock speed. No, my clock speed's 5 something, if I remember right. Poster from Linux Mint. Oh my god, I think it was Linux Mint. They had expired certificates, and they literally like rolled back the clock on devices in order to fix the expired certificates. I thought that was funny. Funny and kind of ridiculous. Novice thaumaturgy. Last night you had a dream. It doesn't mention so strange and different, almost magical. Like the saplings you found. You decided to go there and look for answers. First place water in 2x2 grid with 12 flowers surrounding it. Then toss in a portal crystal, open it up, and no, a diamond is not enough. Should be able to use any vanilla flower. So we need a basic assembler to do this. I mean, it's probably worth it, right? An absolute must-have for fans of the movie. Oh, wait. Oh, and to make things, of course, there are a number of recipes that take fewer materials to make an assembler or could only be made with it, so make it ASAP. Use a battery slot and other extra slot in the GUI to store unused configuration circuits. If you complete the Silverwood quest, on the first tab, you can go to the Twilight Forest after making your assembler. See the Novice Thaumaturgy tabs for more detail. Dude, what the heck? That's insane. Do we just drop that down to 64 and make it right now? Honestly, probably the play. Especially now that I'm out of coal. Coal is kind of central to our power. You got the 4x steel achievement, right? Yeah, to get 4x steel. Okay. I guess we still need sulfur. Let's process sulfur. Our goal is going to be Twilight Forest right now, I think. What the heck? My polybar is working. Oh, we do have some electronic circuits. Okay. Do I have 0 sulfur? What the heck? Do I have a wrench? Alright, so sulfur into, like, clean sulfur, and then we fuse that with the rubber in, whatchamacallit. In the alloy smelter. Man, we really are low on coal. Push through to the assembler or go get more coal right now. I guess the only downside of completely running out of coal is that we're not going to have our blast furnaces firing. I suppose, and there's a chance we completely run out of steam. But that would take a while. You can tell I don't have today planned out very well. So these guys have... Oops. Surely I got one of these guys' genomes. I have none of their genomes. That is unfortunate. The Rockies are short life. We still do have a forest. Okay. It takes years. It's so slow. Oh my god. We should probably build a second one of these, to be honest. Oh wow, pseudo with the hydrate on cooldown. Thank you.
Hydrate.
Dude, that's so much water though, pseudo. Like, so much water. Did I really get 2 from all of those? Wait, you get sugarcane if you go all the way? That's super weird. Whatever. I just want the sap, the sicky. Okay. So for the conveyor belt, we need a ton of rubber, right? And we actually have enough low voltage circuits. Oh, never mind. I changed my mind. We don't have enough. We got that. The iron rod, the copper wire. Tin cable. The electric motor taken care of. Electronic circuit we got up here. Insulated tin, I need a small gear. High voltage, I got the piston, I got that. We need the robot arm. I have all that, minus a circuit. Add that. Add that. Wrought iron we make with the bending machine. So we got that, we got the circuits, we got the robot arms, we got everything. I suppose I can add electric circuits. Just like this, because it'll tell me how many I need. We only need 4, so it's not too bad. Alright, so we need 12... What, like 36? Oops, rubber. Need 48, okay. Why in the world do they do it upstairs? I don't think you hydrate on stream, so I might as well make you drink water while streaming. True. I really don't hydrate much off the stream. Not as much as I should, that's for sure. Especially at work. Like, I drink very, very little at work for how physical I am. Okay, so 10 wires taken care of. So plaster room taken care of. 20 copper wires. That was probably the most inefficient way I could do that while trying to be efficient. Raw iron. 2 ingots into plates. Meanwhile, sulfur. Nope. Oh, wire mills. Frantically searching for what I was missing. I have 10 gun of steel. Do still need the rubber. Fortunately, we don't have any at the moment. We don't have any that we can craft. Do we need 20? Okay, so we need 10 electric motors. That is kind of crazy. Yeah, let's see how far we can get. So many types of steel. Alright, so make me this. Make me as many of these as you can. Make that. Make these. Make that. I can make all of these now, I suppose. I can make those. 26 with the low voltage I don't have yet. Just all coming down to these electric motors. I really should have just made like 20 electric motors. Not 20, but 128 electric motors. Instead of trying to go for so many electronic circuits. $128 low voltage circuits is probably way more ambitious than we need it to be. Okay, crushed 6. It should be the rest of that. And now we'll start getting like actual sulfur that we gotta purify, and then we can start alloying it into rubber. There we go, pile of impure. 32 seconds for 8. I suppose we could make our 2 extra low voltages too while we're waiting. need this, 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 this. Oh boy, I wish I could just dolly or something. It does feel strange pulling from that chest. That chest has been very sacred so far. Just running around like a lemming. It's not a lemming, but like a chicken with my head cut off. Should have enough for 2 of these. Yeah, I only need 3 steel. Yeah. That'll be no problem going through. I only need 6 rubber. Wow. 3 rubber per circuit. Wait, where the heck did all my covered tin wires go? I guess there's some of them. That'll help things along. Suppose then we should make 4 of these, because we need 2 for the Oh, we need 4, so we actually need 6. Okay. So now we need 18 rubber. The requirements just keep on going up. Keep on getting stuff that we aren't considering. These guys done with the generations. How is this guy done? What in the world? Short life. I still have no clue how these guys got done first. Wow, wide margin too. Maybe I just didn't start them? I mean, that's a big possibility, right? Should be close to guys upstairs being done too. Guys are done too, huh? So yes, these just take forever or something? Alright, let's go check on the bees upstairs. See where they're at. More rocky. Oh man. Dude, I wanted to get back to forest. This crossbreeding was obviously a mistake. And short is worse than shorter, right? So I think our princess has actually gotten worse. They've lost their nocturnal stats. That is okay. So we've done 2 generations of bees, and we've gone backwards in 2 different ways. Oh, whoops, drones go up here, that's right. Dude, what in the world? Oops. So we got modest researched. Check out Marshy. These should just be the base wild bees, right? So I can... Short life, okay. Wait, where... Wait, did they both go back to unknown genome? Yeah, both went back to unknown genome. That's obnoxious. Shorter life. So maybe cross this with the Rockies. Short life, short life, shorter life. Rocky Forest hybrid. Maybe we'll get something that has nocturnal on it. Ideally, we want like the shorter life. We'll see. Hopefully this works. Ooh, what in the world? What are you? What even are you? Fire zombie. Trying to help out our coal issues, I suppose. Yeah, these guys do their thing. Dude, the pollution is so strong, it's affecting us up here. That's wild. Through like 8 blocks in the ground. Still not enough to save ya. Okay, so that's enough for our circuits at least. We need a lot more for the, whatchamacallums? For the low voltage motors. I suppose I can get these to parallel. 3. Oops. Manually modify this because otherwise I won't have space. And watch as our storage steam melts. I'll turn it off at 100,000 steam. So basically I run downstairs and then turn it off. Oh, okay. It's doing alright. Probably only doing alright for a few more seconds, though. I mean, this thing's taking 1,600 per second. Oh wow, we got so many bars in here. I haven't cleaned this out in a while. So we need 46. Look at that, perfect amount. Perfectly calculated. Alright, we should have literally everything else. Should be like no problem. Alright, satisfying crafting time. Give me the rest of the tin cables. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Give me all 20 of those. That's 10. Give me the conveyors. First time you need a lot of, you pull items out of chests or barrels, you'll need one. It works well with GT pipes. Well, item pipes or GT machines. Adjust for the screwdriver. You can access the cover's interface with shift right click. Okay. And low voltage tier 1. We get 8 iron and epic bacon. I really appreciate the 8 iron, you know. It's gonna make a huge difference when we're making items that cost like thousands of iron, right? So I have the electric piston. Have you already made that? Yeah, okay. Arm. And basic assembler. What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing 2 circuits. Okay. 108? 108 copper wire. In what world? Oh wow. Made there quick. So this is why we have the barrel for the back of the wire mill. Is it auto outputting? There we go. Okay, but then we'll get a basic assembler, which hopefully is going to be better than most stuff we got right now. And we're probably going to need to make a second floor dedicated to machines and stuff. So probably down these stairs and to the right, and we'll start clearing a large area, my guess. So the whole idea with these guys is that they're just giving us a lot of comb, which we need for a lot of the forestry crafts. Oh no, I shouldn't have removed those. I removed, what was it? I think I removed this and this. Alright, hopefully everything else is good then. Yeah, I should not remove those. These. Do I have a saw? I don't have a saw. Shah! As the great Hornet would say. steel bars. Missing the wire coils. Make those, no problem. Missing the wires, which are being worked on. How close are we? Okay, 74. We're almost there. These are super inefficient to cut by hand, though. So we're not going to. The bees upstairs might be nocturnal, maybe not. Be helpful just to leave them during day. Let's try to keep it day for them. 8. Yes, I got more than enough in my inventory. So I can leave that in this area. It's nice to have them doing batches of stuff. And then one more run. Circuit boards, vacuum tubes, resistors, and what are we missing? Alright, that's actually not too bad. Whoops. How's it going, Cat? We're finally cannibalizing our stack of circuits. Oh. Yes, Terraria. Of course. The great... The great Terraria. Fun game, by the way. Would recommend. 10 out of 10. Yeah, we're cannibalizing our circuit project, so that way we're able to go to the Twilight Forest. Avengers Assemble! An absolute must-have for fans of the movie, and to make all sorts of things. Certain things can only be made in this, and some things are cheaper. Alright, now we're ready to go. We gotta catch them all. Oh, Golden Lasso. Yeah, Golden Lasso is awesome. We should make this. Yep, I need nickel so I can make the centrifuge. How's it going, X the King? Dude, what the heck? What name is that? X the King. When you say it out. Hope you have a wonderful day. How scary is the Twilight Forest? Because I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been in Twilight Forest, like, in any mod pack probably, other than messing around in creative. It's not what crazy is. Oh, X the King, you know, like, we gotta take out the king. Alright, never mind. I thought it was crazy. Maybe I'm reading too much into things and too deeply, too darkly. It's the kind of thing I do. Relic Dungeon, win. We are starting to take it on. You do bring up a good point. And that would be another good way to kill time for our bees. For our bees and our sticky reeds and all sorts of other projects. Oh, whoops, I needed the wire cutters. This plus this. Just the boss, but that looks good. Alright. Cool. Alright, so we have nothing to worry about because if we don't deal with the boss. There's a Lich and there's a Naga, right? Or am I missing one? Or is Lich not part of Twilight Forest? Okay. I roughly remember what their bases look like. So we just won't go there. There's a ghast one? Okay. That sounds interesting. I mean, if it's relatively chill, we could just go with all of our stuff. Our cleaver might get some XP. Niche, Thaga, Minotaur, Ghasting, I don't remember, and the other white guy in an unfinished final boss structure. Like, unfinished, like the Modpack never finished it. This is GregTech New Horizons game. Ooh, what in the world are you? Just struck me with lightning and just kind of like... Okay. Mundane comb. Those guys do their thing. You are vanilla. Might as well go eco. What do you mean eco? The last boss of TF was never finished, even to this day. Oh wow. You know, I can relate to that. Unfinished mod packs. Unfinished projects. 100% I can relate to that. It's kind of a meme at this point. Oh, I forgot to grab a bucket. I'm looking for flowers. Do the two-tall count? It is kind of funny that I don't have just flowers everywhere. Biomes of Plenty's issues. Biomes of Plenty. Does this mod pack have Project E? Somebody asked this the other day. It does not have Project E. It does have Project Red Core though. Okay, I'm just gonna have to use the watering can. Watering can, plus I got some dandelions. We go again.
Reapover says hydrate. We go again.
Thank you, Pseudo. Nothing comes out of the Twilight Forest, right? We're running back to base. I was trying to find flowers, but I've been disappointed. You can use any flowers? Tall flowers also count? Alright. Wait, do mushrooms count? Yeah, spare dandelions downstairs. Rose. We need 8. What? Right? 6 plus 2. If I got tall rose bushes. We can try the mushrooms. Sure, why not? For some reason I thought they counted. Maybe they don't. Okay, so mushrooms can't be planted. I don't want to steal that bush because that one belongs to the bees. Gotta keep the flower lovers happy. I did the thing. $12 flowers. Oh my god. I was like, I did the thing. Does Twilight Forest predate, War Dictionary? I'm just wondering what the probability this Lily of the Valley counts. And honestly, I'd be better off getting my watering can at this point, wouldn't I? We can try the berry bush. What in the world happened there? Got a forest fire or something? Dude, so many cows. Golden Lasso is gonna be awesome though in a little bit to transport them and give us a actual mob farm underground. I'm glad it's like finally in the cards. Just got a couple under pearls. See, one more rose bush to be like guaranteed good. We can also try with what we have. Okay. Twilight Forest, here we come. Hopefully we don't lose everything. Alright, what do we get? We got a forest, a rocky, and another rocky. But hopefully she's got shorter life. Yeah. And it's nocturnal, which is kind of baseline for rockies. Short life. Short life. We both need flowers. Oops. Guess I don't have comb. Okay. Most of these guys downstairs. It is kind of weird trying to like breed for like better stats right away as opposed to different species, but that's a recommendation. Should I bring turrets? I feel like turrets would be a good idea. Full armor would be a good idea too. I like the sky. So what do we want to do here? Is that a boss arena? To me it looks vaguely like... Okay, so that's the Lich. That looks vaguely like the Naga. Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. So we got Lich on the horizon, we got Naga there. I'm not here to deal with these guys. Silk for Silky or a magic loot bag. With a magic loot bag. Ironwood, infused stones, source of nickel. So I guess we just mine ores. Mine ores. Is that a bad structure? I genuinely forget. I also don't know if night falls in the Twilight Forest or not. Okay. Just say Twilight Forest, so I figured it'd always be Twilight or something. Luckily we got our sleeping bag. I'm not gonna blow up if I use it, am I? I don't know, lol. It would be kind of funny. You guys are nice. Alright, we won't. Cool. Oh, I should have brought torches. I brought all my bags, but I didn't bring torches. Alright, let's sleep before we head back over. Give us a chance to clear our inventory a little bit too. No, we got 2 minutes. What am I doing? Where did all my torches end up? Guess there's a stack. Is a stack enough for us nowadays? Ooh, lag spike. Well, because it is. It's like full dark, and we got infernals. Dude, one of those infernals with bad modifiers kills me. How am I gonna handle, like, all of them? I did greatly underestimate how long 2 full minutes was. I'm just playing it safe, alright? Iron Vein. Oh my god. Do you now have 2 lives? We have 8 lives right now. Now, what about my mighty giant zombie that's 500 HP and 100 hearts of damage? Yeah, exactly. If one of those things showed up, like, I'm just screwed. And I gotta get all my good gear back, too. Not like this stuff grows on trees. What in the world? Oh, roots. Redstone? Okay, nickel. That's perfect. That's exactly what we want. But yeah, so if we go back here, the only quests I've seen so far that give you lives back are these kill quests. So it's pretty easy to do these kill passive mobs over and over again. And then you get like life fragments that then you craft. Whoops, wrong one. You then combine, and then you get 8 lives. You can get more. That's something I got right now. Cobalt. Where was the magic? Novice Thaumaturgy. Alright, so we need raw cobalite, raw granite. Okay, so we need 32 of the bluish ones and 16 of the yellow. I don't think I've seen that other bluish one though, unfortunately. Yeah, so later exchange extra lives for heart canisters. That will be pretty sick once we get there. But like there's so much extra power on the table that I don't have access to yet. That will make the mobs less scary. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? Let's gotta be principled with this. Yeah, that's true. It's their innate ability or whatever. Add a little more and kill wither skeletons, true. Cleavers are usually my main weapon though, so I'm gonna put fortune on it. I don't know if I'm gonna put extra beheading on it. I'll put plenty of whatchamacallit on it though. Plenty of sharpness. Well, and does Wither still drop the green hearts? Those are full ores, okay. Not the green quest, the green hearts. Like the maxed out hearts that you trade down. No, okay, rip. Wither drops guaranteed yellow. Okay, yellow's still not bad. Division sigil? Yeah, I know about division sigils. I don't know how GregTech changes division sigils. I know they're also very spicy. But, also very, very helpful. You can do a lot of interesting crafts with a division sigil. Are veins bigger here or something? This vein is feeling pretty big already. Maybe I'm just... I'm just underestimating the size of ore veins or something. Well, obviously, division by diamond is unstable. Obviously, division by diamond. Who in the right mind would divide by diamond? That's crazy. I did see there was a stable ingot that GregTech actually has a recipe for. Have you played any of Crazycraft? I have not played Crazycraft before. The Modpack I've played the most has been a modified version of Resident Rise. It's probably a bit of an older pack at this point. That's where most of my modded playtime comes from. Yeah, and you can craft netherite. Of course you can craft netherite. You know, it's 1.7. I do think it's kind of cool that they're backporting stuff or whatever. Oh sweet, we actually agree on where the edge is. Is ironwood good or something? I skipped 2 ironwood. Oh, I see what you mean. Alright, I'll keep out for the live route. We'll keep an eye out for him. But otherwise, I am just doing my quarry things. So good soft melt and good handle. Okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind. emerald. I legit don't think I've got an emerald yet. So that's neat. I was going to comment how mining in Twilight Forest so far has been nicer than the overworld because we don't have as much random dirt and gravel. And then we just get like a dirt vein. What's interesting? Recently been mining near a lava crevasse. And there was sponge. Oh, that is super interesting. Looks like sponges are ores in GT NH now. That'd be funny. I do know that plugins will use sponge as like a missing block. So like let's say I log into a server that's got like via version rewind and stuff. So that way I can log in as like a 1.8 client. They'll use sponge for stuff like tough blocks and stuff that I don't have. Alright, so we got the raw granite, we got that. I'm sure that I got the cobalite. Maybe it's just in a different bag. I just want to make sure we get all of the nickels. So we need a little bit more of that. We need raw nickel itself, which I don't think I've seen any like true pure raw nickel. Maybe it's deeper? Okay. There it is, okay. So I got the cobalite now. What's the lumber axe win? I just don't mine much trees anymore, you know? I got the bonsais, so I haven't needed to mine trees as much anymore. Maybe that'll change with Twilight Forest. In which case I'll make it then. Okay, yep, that's enough. It's probably not a big deal if we didn't complete the quest, but it'd be leaving resources on the table. And I'm probably gonna have to go to a coal vein after this anyways. We're like completely out of coal. Oh wow, that would be kind of crazy. Yeah, I think it's pretty easy to make. I thought I saw it as like one of the new options I have in the tool forge. That's the other thing too, is I should probably upgrade our coke ovens. Part of the reason I ran out of coal so fast is probably because I was using it to make steel instead of coal coke or charcoal or something else. Oh wow, a barrel of logs in 15 minutes at max speed. Yep, that's a production skill we're not quite to yet. Maybe we should strive to get there though. That means that you're not gonna run out of charcoal ever. And then you can even start like realistically using like the compressed charcoal. Makes your base unusable for about an IRL day because of pollution. That's funny. Yeah, so you're still in Steam Age, aren't you? You just like decided not to go to low voltage? Because I'm already thinking about making the air purifiers. Making a quintuple compressed charcoal block for the funny. That'd be funny. Okay, do we want to... I mean, we're starting to get ores in our inventory. I guess not ores, blocks. Our digger bag's full. Head out for now. Come back with, I suppose I'll probably actually go mine coal next. Make the centrifuge, get it started on centrifuging all of those rocky combs. And then, maybe we can come back then. So you go in there, you go in there. This is just sames, right? Yep, sames. We'll hold off on throwing in our raw stuff though this time, just because the ingots are so annoying to deal with. Throw it up there. Oh, whoops. That'll work fine. Sure. Actually, that should be all the raw nickel we got, so. Oh, tough is going to be a new item we got to deal with. I suppose grout doesn't need to be in there, does it? Throw you in there now. I don't need those. Oh yeah, and we got obsidian. I'll have to... This is still probably not our best source of obsidian, right? Best is probably still going to nether and using blood. 17 ingots. Wow, okay. Throw that in there. Diggers are empty. I'll probably just throw all these ingots in there, to be honest. I have to go mine more zinc soon. Do I have a zinc vein? I don't. Where in the world did I find zinc then? Zinc gravel, zinc ore. It's usually a small ore found in overworld nether and end. What if I do this? Oh, it's not garnet sand. Wait, it's garnet sand? Oh no, never mind. I just got to all the ore processing diagrams. Really? So zinc is only going to spawn in small chunks, I think. We're never going to get a full vein of it. Am I reading that correctly? That's iron if I remember right. Hopefully I'm reading that right, I guess. Hopefully I'm not reading that right. If so, that'd be kind of wild. Oh, this thing is so backed up. It's not even funny. Have more storage I can help it with? I got a drawer. I suppose I can technically do this, can't I? It's not the most usable, but like, can I really only access this from the front? It's already full. It's already full of copper. Why are you not... Does this not get smelted? So what do I do with this? Chemical bath, recipes, cobalite dust. Oh, it's literally cobalt. Apparently we also get arsenic. These things are still going on the rock hopper. Oh my god. That's wild. That's really wild that they still have copper to go through. Alright, so let's upgrade the cleaver right now. We just want to max out the luck on it. Oh man, okay. I was hoping I could get it to span the recipe over and over for us. Actually, I wonder if forestry will do this for us. Only tinkers, alright. Suppose if we turn them into blocks, that'd help. That's extra processing time. Okay, consume this. We got compressed charcoal and a golden lasso. Gotta catch them all, dude. Yeah, it's actually kind of sick. The other loot bag, we got the farmer plus technician. Basically that just makes passive mob farm super, super easy. One of the reasons that I've been putting off doing them is because we'd get that eventually. But I should hold on to these, shouldn't I? Because I'm about to head out to do coal. Okay, so then what? Lack of compressed. I can make it double compressed. Oh, I should forge hammer it because then I can throw this in. Actually, this is going to complete another quest for us. Getting super lucky today. Oh yeah, I turned this thing off. Oh yeah, and these don't, what am I doing? This is the wrong machine. I'm so excited to get to use it again that I forgot that it's the wrong machine. Wait, he's making 72? What? Out of 8? Whoops. Is this faster? 360 seconds per? I think it's slower, isn't it? Yeah, charcoal in general is just slower, it looks like. Yeah, so is coal. Coal coke's just faster. I see. I mean, when you're struggling to have enough coal even. Because we're nice developers, we decided a little bonus. You have to compress charcoal, use it in the brick blast furnace or a boiler. Yields 10 times more time as a piece of charcoal, so 1 charcoal for free. This bonus only occurs the first compression step, but for fanciness, you should definitely get a quintuple one. Of course, they're kind of useless unless using BBFs or boilers that you can make them. You can use them to make industrial diamonds. Sick. So let's just like put it in that one. Let's put it in this one back here. And hopefully I'll keep them running longer. Well, we got plenty of steel now. That is super nice. Looks like I got another stack I can throw in somewhere. Okay, still gotta empty the miner bags. I am getting distracted. Getting distracted by all the nice new things that we got. Then we have this stuff. I really just need to find this a home. Throw it in here for now. Throw that in there. Digger bags are empty. Miner bags are empty. Open some of these. Light onion burger. 7 steel rods. Spawn ocelot and spawn cow. More food. A book and quill. And I genuinely don't know what that one was. Oh, we also got some ingots. Okay. Not terrible. Whoops. I try to like scroll, but forgot that pulls it out of the inventory. These can go in there. Additional food's gonna be nice. It is day, but raining. Am I allowed to sleep? It's raining for another 7 minutes. I'm not allowed to sleep. I was gonna get our bees started again. $13 ingots. Hopefully that's enough to repair our hammer. Our hammer takes so much durability. I'm still on the fence about continuing our current strategy of stacking redstone until We can instant mine. I suppose I could always replace the head with something cheaper. Like we can throw obsidian on it. That'd help quite a bit. Could do that right now. Mine Ardite. That's the only thing we'd lose, right? Is Ardite. Come on, Tinkers. Tell me the stats. Tell me the stats. There we go. Oh, Obsidian can mine Ardite too. Next to hydrate pseudo.
Repover says hydrate.
Wait, it's also reinforced 3. What are we right now? We're reinforced 2, so it actually takes less durability. Okay. 24 ingots of obsidian. We need... Let's do that, actually. What parts do I need to replace? Then you replace all 3 or just the heads? This is not a trick question.
Keydick says hydrate. Again.
Thanks for the hydrate, Sonak. Okay. Creation, damage versus creepers. I can't even see comments. Wow. Thank you, fandom. Tinker's Construct, repair material. Oh, we can make repair kits apparently are a thing? Repairing tools? No, this is something else. So many different materials. Alright, I think we just start with the middle and then go to the heads. Yeah, no Webby today. He's probably having fun with, I can't think right now. He's probably having fun with Heidi and Blue. Okay, and hopefully this is all we need to do. Mining level obsidian. Tell me what the repair material is. Repair material obsidian. Okay, so that's literally all we need to do. Our durability is going to go down from 4,800 down to 3,400. Okay, but our effective durability only drops by 1,000. Okay, so we do that for now, and I can actually remelt you. Best overall for high speed Manulin? Yeah, Sarah Knight. Haven't you been around for the conversation about cobalt and the fact that my pickaxe is cobalt and I can't process cobalt yet? Did you know that Manulin is an alloy between cobalt and Ardite? So you know, if I can't get cobalt processed, I can't alloy it with Ardite to make Manulin to make my better pickaxe. Okay, sorry for the crash out. Manulin is a ways out. That's what I'm saying. Manulin is a ways out. I'm aware that Manulan is the best material. The best we have right now is Obsidianite, but Obsidianite's expensive, and Obsidian has the same mining level, and it's cheaper. So, that's where we're going with Obsidian. Can I join you? It's Friday. It is Thursday, Amethyr. Tomorrow is Friday. And actually, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to get the update I wanted out. I'll still probably do Darkstar, but I don't have the update I wanted out. Man, I wish today was Friday. I got 1 moss from a quest reward. If I actually wanted to craft mossy, it's also super slow, right? Like, this is by no means like a solution. Yeah, super expensive, instability 5. We'd have to be deep into Thaumcraft. Usually, in most mod packs, you can just stack 9 mossy cobblestone, and that will give you the whatchamacallit. Whoops, we're about to run out of power, aren't we? That'll usually give you the ball moss, but not in this mod pack. Yeah. Oh well, we have to go mine coal because we have like 24 coal. Actually, which coal vein is the one we're going to? Is it this one? Do you like hot or cold more? So I go back and forth, right? Like cold. I guess we're going to that one. We're going to the northwest. Cold, you can always put on more layers, right? But cold is also like super scary, right? Like you think about over the course of the world or the universe, like warmth itself is like a super limited thing. Like being warm is not the norm across the universe or whatever. And then there's stuff like, there's a story called, what is this, like To Start a Fire or something like that, which is essentially about this guy who's like super prepared for being outside in the cold, right? He's got a good coat and stuff. A stupid mistake happens, he falls in some water, and then like that just cascades and snowballs into eventually this guy who is well prepared ends up dying to the cold. So there's like stories like that where it's like, cold is really kind of scary. Even though, you know, you can always just put on more layers. But, I'd probably rather deal with hot than cold. Right now. And that's because it's cold outside. You asked me in August, I like cold more. Whatever season it's not currently. But I was actually thinking about that like a few days ago. It's like cold is spooky. I don't even mean like spooky in the way that like it changes the sounds of like the woods and stuff. Like the woods sound entirely different in the winter. Like eerily quiet 90% of the time. You love cold baths? Yeah, like cold showers, like especially in the middle of August, are the best. I am a huge fan of cold showers. I don't need that visible right now. Turn on the mob overlay though. Dude's like trying to anime us. What in the world? Forgot I have looting on my my cleaver now, so it doesn't matter if I kill them with the cleaver or the hammer. Do you know how to play drums? I know how to hit things with sticks. I know there's like a very particular way you hold the sticks, that way they rebound to help you get the next strike in. I don't remember how to do it, but that's probably the extent of which I know how to play drums. So the answer is no. But I know some of the basics. Guys, I don't know some of the basics. I know there's some principles to it. We're gonna get so much coal from this. I mean, I am in low voltage, and I was just told to get an ore that does get processed into cobalt. And ardite's easier than cobalt. So actually, serenite, maybe we're not so far from ardite. Not ardite, manulin. Maybe I was a little too quick to crash out. This is how your extra hurts. Oh wait, is this updated? No, it's just some of them give the better coins. Free of height? I have no clue what in the world that means. So I'm probably gonna say no. Oh, lapis. Like, what the heck's there a nickel vein or whatever doing in the overworld? Oh, I brought the rubber armor. I'm an idiot. Oh well, not like anything's gonna threaten us here. Other than the slimes. The issue with the rubber armor is that it's expensive to repair. It's also got very low durability. You were playing out today. What do you mean, playing outside or playing out a game? Because I don't think I've heard of out the game. It sounds interesting. It would be really funny to make like a video game called like Outside, and it's literally you just do like things you normally do outside. It's like a soccer sim. There's like a lot of playground game sims and whatnot. Ah, I see. Sounds like fun. I did a lot of cycling when I was younger. It's kind of the way that kids got around town, but it's really fun to be outside and active and stuff like that. You should keep doing it as long as you can. Speaking of cycling, I should probably start cycling again. Our like power scale is way higher now than it was like even a week ago. Like just the sheer amount of resources per minute we can gather and whatnot. It's also the amount of resources we're able to consume per minute. Oh, really? That sucks. I don't have a good response to that as far as somebody trying to throw rocks at you. But you always tell an adult. Or be like, hey, stop it. And then tell someone. It's probably the best course of action. Seam grinder, power fail. Okay. You have an adult with me? Ah. I think the classic advice then is to just leave. Go do something else. It's like, alright, Timmy wants to throw rocks. I guess we go work with Jimmy. See ya. Oh, was it too long to leave the park? Ah, so that is what you ended up doing? Some people though, especially kids, just want trouble. Oh. It is helpful of us, well, helpful of it to show us where the power failure is. Yeah, we're getting cobblestone. They were your 10s and yeah, 7. What do you mean by that? This coal vein's actually surprisingly deep. It does make it pretty obvious where our base is. Wait, what? It's getting huge. Yeah, we're close. Not even like right over top of it yet, though. Let's you can go there. These go in here. I do probably need another digger backpack, don't I? Because the miner hasn't filled up yet. I suppose it also depends a bit on the vein. Like if I went and mined lapis, I'd expect the miner to still fill up first, probably. Alright, so we got Pringles. You got Pringles? Pringles are pretty good. I do like Pringles. Yeah, we'll just pull out the coal. Because this all goes in the auto hammer. Do we have steam production? We do not. We should fire that up before we turn on the power hammer. So that will be 36 plus however much is still in the bags. Jeez, what in the world? That's almost a barrel of coal, I think. I think it's like 40 something stacks. Ligonite is just worse coal. This thing's got so little creosote oil. I don't think there's much in there either. Thanks to the hydrate pseudo.
Over says hydrate.
Sorry, I'm trying to find everything at home. Alright, I do not know how to speak Welsh. The only language I know how to speak is English. I can pretend to understand a few other languages, but honestly my comprehension is probably pretty poor. Pretty poor and relies a lot on cognates.
Says hydrate.
Alright, Serenite. I've gotten through my full liter water bottle now. That's how many hydrates we've had today. You're Welsh, not English? Well, I only know how to speak American. Hell yeah. Oh, these guys are still trying to run. It's just always full. Like, nuggets are such a pain. I honestly should never have done nuggets. Oh, I guess we don't have nickel anymore. Not nickel, zinc anymore, so we can do that. Oh my god. Steel's like unofficially getting stored in the chest over there, so we can do that too. And later in 2 eyes, you find in the dying part. Am I? No, I feel a little lightheaded. Not like we have Electrum available right now anyways. Yeah, that'll work for now. Alright, so we're back. We brought the coal. We gotta fire up the auto hammer to actually get the coal. Can you make compacting draws yet? I made the compactor drawers. If that's what you're wondering. But no, what I really should do is just make a bunch of Java barrels and then make like a wall with like all of the ores and stuff that we get. And then like do the supply chain thing too. Where it's like this processes down into this dust. That'd probably be the most reasonable. Yeah, it doesn't look like it is. For gunpowder, how magical. How magical for gunpowder. Oh, so the way I have to do that is I have to use the alloy furnace with a specific mold, and then I get ingots. I guess there's the mold right here. The downside though is that gets clogged up and backed up by the different types of nuggets being fed to it. Yes, you are Welsh, Amethyr. I believe you. Whereas I am from Americas. I wish I could learn. I wish you could learn the Welsh. It does sound like a pretty interesting language. Saprodoctus Ghastly. Yeah, no, never mind. I'm gonna never mind that one. Yeah, so we're just waiting for this to eventually start getting to the point where I can keep up with all this. Which hopefully it can. That's probably fully calcified, isn't it? Wait, there's actually no steam coming out of it? Since when? Since when has there been no steam coming out of you? Who are you asking for a name, Amathur? I will say I'm not gonna tell you my name. It's fairly unique in order to give away where I live. I don't believe you should be sharing your name on the internet either. I think I actually got a rule in the Discord where personal information is not allowed to be shared. Your name is Bob. My name is Bob. How did you know, Sarah Knight? Drawers are probably better than just like a wall of barrels. The wall of barrels is just like the most unhinged way to try to solve this problem. I still think we go for it though. Push it back like what, one more block? Okay, not one more block over here. Over here. Alright. So we're now going to construct an ore wall. Oh my god. What is a good experiment with this? Well, something we got a lot of. I could do impure stone. Bob the Builder. Nah, it's a collect call commercial from I think the late 90s, early Euro 2000s. Huh. Alright, let's look up all the versions of this. Raw, ballistic. Alright, so then what we do over here is we say this is the purest form. We say this is pulverized once. We say this is impure, this is before being cleaned, and then we have pure on the bottom. Which actually I need one of these to purify. And then if we're really fancy, we put an iron chest in the wall, like right here. And then we use a conveyor underneath, and we put tin pipes all along this wall. This is like the most unhinged solution to the storage issue of all time. Have a good one, Amathur. Thanks for stopping by. See you tomorrow for the Minecraft server. Hopefully. Conveyor, conveyor, conveyor. How do I make a conveyor again? See ya. Oh, we need the low voltage. Now we need to make more files again. Alright, never mind, we're good. Files like the most overused. I suppose part of it is I don't have a lathe yet, right? Like a lathe would solve some of this. I need 2 of those, don't I? Crafting by hand is so slow. Okay. Got the electric motors. Got conveyor. 1 stack every 20 seconds. Where is... We need an iron chest. One, two, three, 4 plus 1. I guess it's funny because I gotta move this back over to the other one. We got no hammers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me the screws. Of course, we have any rods. So I'm missing the screwdriver. And then item transport pipes might be faster, honestly. Where is this at? First, we need item pipes to connect everything. Do not use these pipes in junctions, or the items will choose path to go at random. And if you don't want that, keep in mind PR automation is laggy, so don't use it more than minimum so you can get away with on servers. Wait until AE2 for that, and SP do what you want. But keep in mind that AE2 is way more powerful. SP, oh, not SP. PR automation. Oh. I wonder if that's probably worth rushing, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, that's probably worth getting, right? Is that worth rushing to right now? Wait, a feed of human engineering at your disposal. This machine allows you to filter 9 items. It will only output set batches. This allows you to automate processes such as electrolyzing that require different amounts of inputs that may clog the system otherwise. Particularly useful in medium voltage once you unlock more electrolysis recipes. Zinc foil? You think I have zinc just lying around? Oh my god, there's gonna be some good stuff in here though. Wow. Basic transfer type. So it's rather simple, won't do anything on their own, but in combination with transfer nodes, you'll soon find out how great they are. All these are from extra utilities, yeah. Then you put a transfer node on the back. Steel foil plus steel plates. Automated crafting. Auto workbench. The auto workbench is a simple automated crafting system. You place ghost items in the grid to create the recipe, and the recipe components in the inventory. They'll slowly be converted into a crafted item. While not fast, you can only do 1 recipe each. It does support automation, and only items acceptable to the recipe are allowed in the inventory. It does not use powder. Oh, power, not powder. Ooh. Now this is big because I can use a chain of these in order to like automatically make like hammers and stuff like that. That's where my head's going. Dude, we're still running out of steam. You're finally getting powered up. You're doing fine. Okay. Yeah, and we are going to need more room for this. So I suppose we will head downstairs. Does this work? Hopefully that works, because my whole plan is based off of that. I suppose hoppers will work too, it'll just be slower, right? My hope is that we can use that, connect it down here, and then we just come back, we dump everything in here, it'll automatically fill into here, and then I can process what I need. I feel like that's going to be the best plan. Otherwise, steel production is literally halted. 4, 5, 6. Vending machine. You can go ahead and auto out. And then, do I have the hopper? Where the heck is the hopper? So I'll give us 6 stacks of plates, which will be enough to get a stack of the large item transfer pipes. For now, let's make a whole bunch of Java barrels. For now, let's make 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 by 7. That's only 28. Okay, that isn't too bad. For now, let's only make 28. The idea is that wall is gonna be raw ores. Oh, and I do have this, so we can make the automation table. Raw iron casing. Make me a bunch of these. Iron gears are super cheap. These guys aren't bad. Really, we should automate the process of automating these. Intercept it with those real quick. Wait, is this seriously prioritizing 10 first? Yeah, it's not doing the leftmost slot. It's just doing what it's already been doing. Which is probably the better way to do things, but... Okay, so these are easy. Then, do I need it for anything else? I guess I need this, and I need this, right? So I'll add to the bars. I'm out of copper wires. Where did all those copper wires go? Did I stop producing like nearly infinite copper wires? I'm so confused. I thought I was gonna have like, ooh. I thought I was gonna have like a ridiculous amount of copper wires when I came back. I guess I stopped doing that processing. Oh well. Automated crafting. Okay, I know for this stuff. New alloy, cobalt brass. There's so much good stuff. I just been ignoring all of it for the low voltage project. Oh, dude, this thing is gonna be great. What is the best recipe for this thing to spam for us right now? Something simple that we can constantly feed it is probably my guess, right? Oh, whoops. This really isn't a good test for it, is it? The best test for it is going to be... I don't know where it's going to be. So I can have it automatically make clay pipes or something. I can feed it the materials to do that. Tin ore. Oh, that's funny. So yeah, let's try you on making tin pipes. Wrench plus hammer, right? Wait, can I not? Thanks to the hydrate pseudo. And actually, I gotta get up and get more water.
I wonder why it won't let me put the wrench in there. Well, let me do.
Like a chain of these things to like automatically make circuits is like the dream, right? Do they need to be fully repaired ones? What? It didn't tell me anything about this. I was told nothing that I can't do this. Oh my god. So this thing literally just useless then? Like, there's very few things it can be used for if it can't do the manual crafts. Like, do we just assume that it can't do stuff with like saws? I'll find a use for it. I'm struggling with it right now. Because like if it's able to do every step that you're actually able to like craft without using tools and stuff for like a low voltage circuit. And we also just have the assembler at this point, right? Which is just a crafting machine, I think. Basically. I don't know. That's disappointing. I was super hyped. I thought I got slow assemblers from Factorio. At least they're not all that expensive. So these will eventually be locked. But if this... Oh, 38. Wait, did I leave 38 in there? Or did it grab 38? Maybe I left it in there. Is this not how this works? I guess that's not how conveyors work. Did I lose the conveyor? Of course, I've lost the conveyor, because, you know... Why wouldn't I have lost the conveyor? That's wild. That's wild. Alright, this should work, though. So it is putting it in here, but let's say all these are locked. Let's lock this one too. So we'll find the right one, it looks like. I think it's something running out of power. Get the Creosote one isn't running yet, but still. Should have plenty of power. Oh, this thing doesn't have steam. I'm literally running out of steam to run the low voltage. Wow, alright, we're gonna have to address that too, aren't we? Okay, it's just a little slow, but this works at the end of the day. Neat. Alright, now give me Java barrel. Shift add, whoops. Add this from saw, add this from like page 40 or something, where it actually uses like oak planks. So where all these other motor blocks are. Yeah, then we gotta pick the right oak plank version. It's got it. Yep, there's the favorite one, so this is the right one. Alright, how much flint do I have? I think that's the real question. The answer is as much flint as I want. Whoops. You can go there. Then we just need a whole bunch of wood, right? Everything else is wood? Wood or saw. Wait, I have 19 chests still. What am I? Alright, that'll work. 64 Joppa barrels. Start filling a barrel full of barrels. Whoops. I didn't realize I could face those things upside down. Okay. Is it super overkill? Yes. Will it solve... Oh. Oh my god, I feel like an idiot. Okay, this might still work. So every 20 seconds it should draw a full stack, which will be faster than hoppers. Alright, in the meantime I'll be right back. Hopefully it works. I want to come back and see 2 cobblestone. Alright, that is disappointing. Is that not how that works? Import, maybe. Two. Two plus 8. Can we get 2 plus 8, please? 2+8! Yes! Hell yeah. Okay, that's awesome. We just gotta hook the rest of the barrels up. Hook up the rest of the barrels and then start throwing in ores and stuff. And finally, some of our shortage issue will be solved. I should have spare wrenches. The hammer's about to break, isn't it? Yep. I should just start making hammers out of diamond. Go to the diamond vein and start making a hammer. The wrenches last pretty long though. Oops. Okay, what's another mineral that we gotta put in here? Zeolite? What the heck is zeolite? Actually, I think I know what zeolite was. Red garnet. Alright, so you can put raw iron. But we also have impure pile of iron. That's true. Or the crush too, right? How much iron ore do I have? What? I should do the same thing for a digger backpack too. We're gonna just dump it all in the same chest and it will sort it out. Alright, so we're following this. We have raw iron, we have crushed iron, we have this, and then I'm gonna wash this and we'll have the wash version too. I have more raw iron in here. I have a spawn iron golem? What in the world? Where did I find that at? Okay. Now, if I put them in now, there's a chance they're gonna go wherever. But once everything is locked, they should all go to the right spot. Whoops, I should not eat that right now. Yeah. So it's going to like what's the nearest, which is these, I suppose. And Actually, I should do this. Shift right click. Did I just duplicate? Okay, no, never mind. The timing made it look funny, but I did just duplicate it. Oh, geez, I'm getting... Getting asked a million questions about healer comp. What in the world? Both Skulls and Milo have messaged me about healer comp questions since I've been live. Alright, we gotta get this stuff all fired up. Struggling big time on fuel. Gotta be struggling even more. And then we'll give that guy more creosote oil. Dude, I'm actually getting hyped to play this again. This morning I was thinking, it's like, do I really want to do more GregTech today? But now it's like, I don't want to do more GregTech. Too bad I probably have to do Darkstar tomorrow, even though I don't have new content for it. I suppose I have upgrades to existing content as far as like lore that drops, so all be artifacts versions of what they drop and some stuff like that. I'll probably also like rebalance leveling and stuff like that. Okay, let's do banded iron. Do I have no raw banded iron? Apparently I have no raw banded iron. Huh. I mean, that's probably not a bad thing. Oops, that's the clean, that's the dirty. Alright, what's another iron type? Pyrite is iron. Calciferite is too. Wait, no, calciferite is copper. Oh, calciferite, I see. Can I put a space in front? Nope. Can I put... There we go, okay. Or albuminite, whatever the heck that is. Raw pyrite, impure pyrite, crushed, and then, whoops, not gonna be that version. Give me a half of that version so I can wash it and dump the rest in there. Or I can wash all of it, whatever. Whatever. Okay. Next iron type. Oil sands is not iron. Is plate core iron? No, that's its own thing, it looks like. Magnetite is. Oh, there's also Vandal Magnetite. Is there a way to get rid of? I suppose I search for the Vandalite first. Throw this in there. This does not get smelted into iron, actually, though. Huh. Well, I'll still pull it out. Dude, this is gonna help our chest congestion so much. Oh my god. Like the fact that I just had like random like Vandal Magnetite in here in like 2 different chests. And like, yeah, it's super overkill to put a barrel for each of these, but I mean that's less stuff we're taking up elsewhere. I wonder if I have a more compact way to store these though, since we really don't have many and it's not iron. I'm trying to like start the wall with like only iron stuff, and then we'll go down a ways, and then it'll be only copper stuff, and so on and so forth until we get through all the ores. This is going to take a ton of space though, and it's realistically going to take up more space than what we have up here. So a basement is most definitely in order. Probably start building a basement, and then whoops, what was I looking? I was looking for drawers. Build a basement which has our ore processing in it, and then just only interface with that through like chests up here, chests and these barrels along the wall. And I suppose we'll also have crafting machines like that. And it's probably going to be the end game. Yeah, it should be pretty easy to plug AE into something like that. Because I mean, we're essentially making AE, right? But it's not AE yet. Making AE before AE is a thing. Really, something still needs power or filled up or something. I don't hear anything running out of power, so that's a good sign. We're probably close. Alright, next type would be Magnetite. The other alternative is we just process this all into its purest form. Like in this case, you know, we can save even more inventory space if we just make it all into iron. I have a feeling we're gonna need the other components and stuff of it later. So raw, crushed, clean the dust. Dude, this whole wall is iron. There's so many different iron types. It's another type of iron. Polycore is gold, right? No, it doesn't get processed into gold ore. Yellow limonite's gold, right? Yeah, no, not gold, sorry. Limonite's iron. So it's brown and yellow. Let's get yellow out first. That's all of the limonite I have. Okay, now let's grab brown. I'm assuming brown turns into, I guess, smelts into iron. Yeah. And then we should set up a steel chest that is further away from everything than the rest. I'll probably actually make it quite a bit further just to be super sure. I'll probably put it like right here. And then that will be the overflow stuff for now. Garage, impure, lock that in. We'll go clean all this. Okay, are we finally filling up on Steam? We're finally filling up on Steam. I don't know if I'm ready to start that quite yet, though. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and then steel chests. Dude, I hate screws. And I can't even automate them in the new auto crafting table that I've made today. I believe we put the bending machine on. Oh, we're actually using it right now still. Put on configuration 2, it should give us the double plates automatically. $10 for foil? Yeah, 2 for double seal. come on, please tell me. Fine. Do it one at a time and then like sit here and wait for 8 crafts instead of 4 crafts. Whatever. Other ore types. I'm trying to think that smelt down into iron. I don't know what Fuller's Earth goes into. That'd be another one that'd be good. Worthwhile to get out of there. Oh, hey, that's a quest. While being significantly more expensive than a gold chest, the steel chest has less capacity, but it can be used in some specialized crafting recipes. Like ME chest, requesters, oh wow, okay. A few assemblers. Interesting. Iron to steel upgrades, steel or loot bag. Mining pipe? Desolation, Stonebound, Thaumic. There are some interesting Tinker's weapons. I'll take the iron to steel though, I think. Yeah. Alright. So I'll set this thing over here. Hopefully that is like the furthest. I suppose the easiest way to test it would be... Oops, I didn't have those locked. Or would be just to do this. Do that and see if anything goes into the steel chest. Yeah, this is the concerning one, right? Because that's the furthest distance. It's got to go all the way here, and then all the way up, and then all the way over. So this distance is far enough. Okay, so in theory, this will work. Unfortunately, it's only set up for iron. But we'll probably set up more of these walls for other stuff, and maybe we'll have to... Maybe we'll have to put hoppers underneath or some way to like extract the items, because right now there is none. We're only storing them. Works nice as storage, but it's very, very player first focused. Which maybe as we're building out our new like ore processing center and stuff, we make it much more like automation first focused. How many blocks past this wall do I go to line up with the upstairs? 2, 3, 4. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be our walkway down here. And 5 is the right height? I think 5 is the right height. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yes, this is the right height. Okay, look at that. I can throw that up there. Right, Magnetite is oh yeah, I did Magnetite. I'm an idiot. Did I have raw Magnetite? I did have raw Magnetite. Man, so much more convenient. Just throw it in and forget about it. Can't wait until we can do it with all of it. Alright, so for tomorrow, I gotta play in Dark Star. But after that, we'll probably build out like a true ore processing facility down here. We'll have like the automatic washing. We'll have all that stuff. And then, I don't know. I actually wonder if this is the right idea. We better just to like smelt it all the way in to ingots. Probably is better just to go all the way to ingots, but still. Alright, until next time, guys. Tomorrow I'll be on the Minecraft server. Yeah, that's about it. Take care. Have a good one. Oh, and later tonight, Terraria on Twitch if you guys want to watch. Bye-bye.